Welcome back to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. To be part of our super community and find out more about Eliances, visit www.Eliances.com. Now, back to our super host, David Kogan, founder of Eliances.
That's right. We just had on David Antkin, the creator and host of Toymaker Z on the History Channel. So exciting. And by the way, thank you for the feedback we continue to have from when I interviewed the CEO of Ticketmaster. So make sure you go to Eliances.com. That's Eliances.com. It is the only place where entrepreneurs align. Well, you know, some of you may be driving around right now and have a little crack in your windshield. Or, if not, you probably will at some point. So what do you do when you have the crack? Well, you can call a glass repair company. You may be on hold. It may take some time. Or our next hero is going to share some of the secrets of how he now gets, there is no line for him. Why? Because he is the CEO of Safelite. And his name is Tom Feeney. You could reach him at Safelite.com. All right, Tom, you're the CEO of Safelite. It's an over $1 billion in revenue company. Talk to us, first of all, is that when did you get started at Safelite before becoming the CEO?
Well, thank you, David. Hello. Nice to speak with you and address all of your listeners. I joined Safelite in 1988. And so I am finishing my 31st year at Safelite and have been CEO for the last 11. And we are over a $2 billion business. So we have grown significantly since you last checked on us.
See how quick the growth is there? Now talk to us. What was the first position, though, that you had at Safelite?
Yes, I was Senior Vice President of Retail Operations. I ran the Safelite Auto Glass business. And following that, I started and built up our Safelite Solutions business, which is a third-party administrative business that deals with the insurance and fleet industries on outsourced programs. And for the last 11, as I said, as CEO.
Now, I got to tell you, too, and share with my listeners, I'm also a customer of Safelite. Why? Because here in Arizona, it's about every 3-ish, 4-ish, if not even more, months that I have to have my windshield repair. And guess what? Every time I call my insurance company, they recommend a couple companies, but I use Safelite. And again, this isn't a promo. I'm not paid to say this, but I literally do because they make it so easy. And you have so many vehicles that, boom, even though I'm not the CEO of the company, I still get pretty immediate attention.
That's wonderful to hear. It's music to my ears. And we work very, very hard to put forth our two strategies of being a people-powered, customer-driven organization. And in the area of customer-driven, we do exactly what you just described, which is we make it easy for the customer to do business with us, and we listen to them to continually improve upon the customer experience.
The other thing, Tom, is I cannot get the jingle out of my mind of your company. Literally. Who in the world, how did that jingle come to be? I mean, that is a phenomenal jingle.
Well, can you sing it?
Safelite. No, I can't. They'll throw me off the air if I do. They'll throw me off the... Huh?
Safelite Repair, Safelite Replace.
I love it. No, it was incredible, though. I mean, whoever team that you had put that together, and to put it together for a glass company, I mean, really helped create that magic, too.
It really is, but here's the secret story here. We're owned by a company out of the UK called Belron. It's the holding company that operates businesses like Safelite in about 32 countries around the world under different brands. So Safelite Auto Glass here in the United States, it's Speedy Auto Glass in Canada, Windscreens O'Brien in Australia, Car Glass in Europe, Auto Glass in the UK, etc. And that jingle is the same jingle that's played in 32 different countries in different languages every day of the week throughout the world.
Unbelievable. That's phenomenal. I mean, it's truly just incredible and stuff. Now, what are some of the secrets, Tom, you could share with us regarding the longevity that you had with the company, the growth, and climbing the corporate ladder at the company?
Well, listen, there's a lot in that question, both from a personal and a professional standpoint. I truly believe in loyalty, and so therefore joining an organization like Safelite and working hard to build my career was important to me. And along the way, there were some ups and there were some downs. There were changes in jobs, there were changes in leadership, and you have to determine how to continually add value to your organization. I believe every associate has a responsibility to answer that for themselves. Now, I'm the type of person that an organization chart doesn't matter to. So I believe in influencing your organization and taking responsibility for driving value. So when I was running Safelite Solutions, I feel I had as much to say about what we did on the Safelite Auto Glass side, through the customer experience, through the products we were offering, through the training we were providing our teams, etc. So all along the way, I believe that one of the key characteristics is to find out how you influence and how you add value. Now, the other thing I did is I was a student of leadership. I really was watching how the leaders I had met, whether it was at Hertz when I was at Hertz, or Tenneco when I was at Tenneco, and then for the last 30 years here at Safelite, how did leaders lead? And I would literally write down the things I liked and the things I didn't like. And I have to be honest and say the things I didn't like was a much longer list than the things I liked, which allowed me to, I would describe myself as sort of an eclectic leader, building on all those things I liked, and I made an assumption that if I liked them, I'm assuming everybody else would like them as well. And so I'm a work in progress as a leader. I still study very much through observational techniques, how other leaders lead, how they communicate, how they interact with their associates, how they interact with the public, with clients, etc. And I constantly work on that day in and day out, because I truly believe that leaders cast a shadow. And the higher up you are in an organization, the larger the shadow. And you must be aware of it, and you must walk the talk to be an effective leader in today's world.
Nice, nice. And it's all about adding value, like listening to the Eliances Hero Show with me, David Kogan, host of the Eliances Hero Show, the only place where entrepreneurs align. Make sure you go to Eliances.com. That's Eliances.com, because we have Tom Feeney here, the CEO of Safelite, revenue of over $2 billion. Make sure you go to Safelite.com, Safelite.com. Maybe Tom will help me come up with a jingle for the Eliances Hero Show. Tom, how many times do you a year have to have your car window replaced? And the second part is are there any secrets in regards to trying to avoid, even though, we'd love to use you, avoid getting those nicks in the windows that seem to happen so easily in Arizona?
Yes. To answer your first question, I've been driving for 51 years, and I have never been a customer of Safelite's.
Unbelievable.
And therein lies our problem, if I can say. And that's why I cry myself to sleep every night. The frequency of use, as you've described it in Phoenix or in Arizona, is much different than it is across the United States. We might see a customer every 7 to 8 years. So the frequency is not that often. But to answer your second question, to be a safe driver, to avoid getting the rocks thrown up in the windshield, don't tailgate behind trucks, avoid gravel trucks and construction trucks. When you're coming upon a construction zone, try to get away from the construction zone. If you're in climates that are wintry with ice and snow, avoid sharp objects trying to peel the ice from your windshield, because that could damage the windshield as well. So there are certain techniques. In fact, on Safelite.com, as we approach winter every year, we give tips to drivers about how to avoid damaging their glass.
Amazing. 50 years and never been a customer, never had a nick. Unbelievable. We have a little less than a minute left, Tom. But I'd like to understand some secrets that you could share with children about how to make an impact in the world around them, especially since you have board affiliations with American Red Cross, Ronald McDonald House Charities, and others.
Great. Well, happy to. So I think the first thing is to commit to making a difference and getting involved. And Never underestimate the power behind one individual contributing in their way. And so when I became involved in nonprofit organizations, and I shouldn't say nonprofit because I hate that word, in charitable organizations that are mission-driven, I made a conscious decision to pay attention to those less fortunate than myself and to work hard to make a difference through my time, through my talent, through my treasure, and then to learn from that and share that with as many people as I could and get them involved as well. We are a phenomenally generous society as a whole, and when we all work together to help those less fortunate, it's amazing what we can do together. And for children listening, I'm amazed at the stories I read and hear about young people today and the things they are doing to help others. It's truly phenomenal.
Well, Tom, you know what's also phenomenal? Having the opportunity to interview you. You lead with real people first approach. You embarked on a journey to transform Safelite's company culture. That's a hero. Tom Feeney, CEO of Safelite. Make sure you go to Safelite.com. And coming up, wait till you hear about and who I'm going to interview next. David Kogan with Eliances.